Shalom. One done about lesson transit. How are you? How about Shemel Shah? First and foremost, as always, I want to start off by giving some glorifications to Yahweh, by Shemel Shah, by Shemel Rash, amongst the apostles and elders that bring us on well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth, preaching His word in truth and sincerity. Shalom. Okay, and as you see the title, simple as Jake's, still surprised these Edomites racism. Okay, and they supposed to feel, all right, feel that way, man. They're supposed to feel and act that way, you know. Roughly paraphrasing the title, but you know, this is basically being a response to that situation with that Edomite devil bitch at the park calling a little 5-year-old Jake the N-word, which, you know, you don't get butthurt. See, Jake's still butthurt about the fact that these devils still use that word, man. All right, like racism went somewhere. Like the way they feel back about you back in slavery, even as recent as the 40s, 50s, the so-called segregation era. That those days are gone. No, man, those feelings are gone. No, all right. They always had that. They always gonna have it, man. Hey, the scriptures speak about a perpetual hatred. All right, from Esau, Edom. When you read the book of Amos, the first chapter, man, that hate is an ancient hatred going back way back further to the book of Genesis, back in the womb. Okay. All right, from the womb, that's an ancient hatred, which we, you know, which the Lord, you know, pretty much created conflict between us and the Edomites, the so-called white people, you know, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Esau, Edom. That goes back to the very beginning, man. Okay, but Jake is still surprised, man, when a Edomite calls him something as simple as the N-word, which the N-word just means, or nigger just means black, you know? Hey, that's biblical. You read the book of Acts chapter 3, not 3, but 13, verse 1, they called the disciples mighty, okay, which means black. And that's where they get the word nigger from. Alright, so and all, but here it is, they giving this bitch, not to mention they give this bitch a fundraiser, because you know these Edomites, they play fucking victim. She made a lame ass excuse, saying they tried to steal out her bag, the little Jake tried to steal out her bag, and she wanted empathy and sympathy for that, so she started a fundraiser. They actually giving this bitch a fundraiser, man. This devil bitch raising funds for her, man. All right, and they actually paying her, man. Actually shows you the hatred of these Edomites, and you know the majority of them Edomites, all of them Edomites that's giving up fundraisers, raising up a fundraiser for the bitch. All right, but that shows you the hatred they have for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, primarily so-called Negroes. All right, and that's how they feel about you. It's never gonna change. And they in there, I'm gonna go as far as to say this: these Edomites are in their right mind, man. Okay, when you see the groups like the White Aryans and the KKK and the neo-Nazis, they in their right mind, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. I'm gonna go as far as to say there's nothing wrong with groups like that because they in their right mind. What the fuck wrong with you niggas, man? Okay, the feeling supposed to be mutual. Okay, the feeling is supposed to be neutral, man. You're supposed to have that same hatred for these devils like they have for you. Okay, but no, you want to go along, the get along, you know, have that false sense of turning the other cheek, which you don't understand the concept of the biblical basis from that scripture. Turning the other cheek, you don't understand that. You know, you just roll over. See, roll over this goddamn devil, try to love and kiss his ass. Alright? But he don't have that same feeling for you, man. Okay? These devils wish death upon you. I bet you every time they hear Jake get shot down like an animal, alright, they happy, man. They go home sleeping well. alone these racist cracker devil cops that commit the act of putting a Jake to death. You know, they go home and sleep well at night, man. But that's how they feel about you, man. Okay? Because you living in a so-called racist society that's totally against you, but you want to go along and get along. You want to love every fucking body. Like I always say, you want to love every fucking body. Nobody loves you. Nobody loves you, man. Here it is. Everybody, I'm just used to so-called black man because you're the primary target in all this, man. You know, because it goes for all the Israelite men, but primarily the so-called Judite man, man. All right, everybody is against you, but you want to love every goddamn body, man. That's Spirit 441. You want to love every fucking body. Nobody loves you. You got to go along to get along with everybody. Like even your woman turned against you, man. All right, other Jake men turned against you. The other nations, of course, let alone Esau, Edom. So everybody's against the so-called black man, but the so-called black man always have to bow down and take it. You know, take all the abuse. He can never speak out. When he speaks out against racism in this country, something's wrong with him. When he's the victim, man. When he's the primary victim of all this racism, man. Okay? All the atrocities, all the oppression, he's the primary victim, but he just got to roll over it, just take it on the chin every fucking time. He speaks out about it. Like I said, hey, he the problem. Okay? He's the antagonist. Okay? He's the antagonist and all that when it's perpetrated all on him. I'm speaking about it, I'm using him to speak for all Israelites. We under the curses, and we get it the worst. And again, the so-called black man, he gets it the worst, man, in this society. All the perpetual hate that he receives from everybody, public enemy number one. You know? And me just looking like a Judite, I can feel it. I'm a Gadite, but you know, people look at me like just a regular nigga, so to speak. And so-called African Americans, I'm from the tribe of Judah. Okay, the so-called black man, the so-called Negro, man. But yeah, man, hey, all this hate that these Edomites are displaying on you, you Israelite men, or Israel as a whole, is perfectly normal, really, man. Because the scriptures say he created the wicked for the day of evil, man. Okay, they were created to be racist, man. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. These Edomites were created to hate you, man. And they're going to continue to hate you, man. Okay, it's going to be race wars. It's going to be race riots, okay? Real soon in America, man. Because all hell's getting ready to break loose out here, man. And all that go along, that kumbaya spirit's going to be out the fucking window when that happens, man. Okay? So, yeah, they raised a GoFundMe for this devil bitch, man. You know, just showing you how fucking guts. Right? Because they can, in their mind, they can do no wrong. They use their white privilege, you know, fucking white privilege as an advantage to get over on you niggas, man. Okay? Be justified in everything they do. You know? Because she could have easily let that, she didn't have to call that some 5-year-old Jake, little Jake, the N-word, you know? She could have easily let that go, but no, she had to let out her anger, her hatred, you know, as far as calling a little 5-year-old boy that, man. You know, because that's how they feel. You got a lot of Edomites that they love it with Trump in office, man. So hey, Trump brings out these devil's horns, man. You know, because a lot of them they hiding how they feel about you. And they just letting it out, man. And that's beautiful. I love a bold devil, man. I love when they display their hate. But, hey, like I already said, I don't like that fake shit anyway. Let me know how you feel up front, so I can let you know how the fuck I feel. Okay? I can let you know how the fuck I feel, just like you let me know how the fuck you feel. Feelings mutual. And that's how it's supposed to be, like I said, between the Israelites and the so-called white people, aka these Edomites. The feeling supposed to be mutual. out the fucking window. Niggas, that's gonna be backed into a corner, man. Gonna be backed into a corner, and ain't gonna be nowhere to go but fighting your way out. All right? Reach my destination, doing this stupid ass job, but you know, I just want to get that out. Of course, put my spiritual 2 cents in that situation. Hey, these edomites, man, they in their right mind where they can display their hatred. So with that, I'm gonna sign off by saying again, all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh by Shemel Shah by Shem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, that great message on well, peace, love, and citation to the hopeful elect. Got the 4 corners of earth, preaches word and truth and sincerity. I'm saying Shalom and Kwame Shalom. Shalom.